Yeah, that sucks. He's like, your arm healed back, but your leg healed back, but my arm didn't. Hey everyone, welcome to Elevate Your Power Level, where we analyze the artwork and life lessons from anime. I'm Coach Donnie, and I'm a former animator and art teacher and current volleyball coach and player. In this video, I'll be reacting to Solo Leveling Season 1, Episode 8. Jinwoo is at an interesting crossroads where he is now being discovered as an elite warrior, or I should say hunter, and he's being invited to join a wealthy guild. You get a huge bag of money if you do however many dungeons for my company or my guild, but at the same time you could tell he wants to carve his own path for his own reasons. But then on the other hand, he does have to feed his family, and he's always going back and forth between, do I do something for myself or for my family? And he's already sacrificed so much of his body to get to where he is now. So I'm curious what choice he's going to make, especially in a desperate moment. If you've been enjoying my videos, please click that like button and subscribe for my weekly anime reaction videos. And let's get this solo leveling party started. Back at the hospital with mom. What a faithful son. One thing I like about this text is as they zoom in, this definitely looks like a digital display because you have like two layers. You can see the screen and as well as the lights that is trying to emit the light pattern for the letters. Oh, he has to recover to go back to that crazy dungeon. Eternal sleep. I think that's like a side effect of all the mana in society, kind of like nuclear energy. Yeah, he has to be patient. You know what also leveled up here? Not just his fighting skills, but that collar, his outfit definitely leveled up, man. He's looking sick with that bigger hoodie. I wonder if that's, part joking, but also part serious. I wonder if his costume also levels up, because we know he got taller, he got stronger, but does his clothes get cooler too? Moto. Ooh, eyes blue, get blue on command. Cafe Pene. Ooh, okay, so he did join his guild just to level up more. Maybe because he wants to get all the experience to get stronger faster. Yeah, how are they gonna override that minimum? Oh, just like they did before. Sign contracts and say, we will split the loot, but not do anything. So maybe they just hang out outside? He's smart. Jim was smart. One thing that's not the best animation, if I rewind back, so see how he has sweat on his left cheek? Sweat rarely just stays there, but throughout this dialogue, I'm gonna fast forward, you see how the sweat continues to stay in the part of his left cheek here, and it should slowly go down as he's talking. Fast forward some more, you see how it's still here. So you think if you're talking to somebody that has a lot of sweat on their face, and then a minute later the sweat's still there versus slowly, it starts to look more like a pimple than sweat, because sweat should move because it's water, right? That's a nice left fist there. Yes. So he gets to take care of all the administration too. This must be one of the S-ranked hunters. Although the shoe sounds aren't very realistic, they sound like clogs, like wooden. It should be dirt sound, like ch ch ch. Okay, that's a good sweat animation there. By the way, let's listen to the sound. So the sound person is probably just tapping a shoe on a piece of wood, but if you're running on track, it should sound like dirt or something soft if it's like some type of AstroTurf. But let's go back to the sweat animation here. You see how she's drinking and it kind of slides down the face. You see that? That's what sweat should look like. The typical anime stretch. I'm going to send this to my volleyball camp here because I made a joke during my adult volleyball camp when we were stretching. I was telling them, all right, now we got to stretch our arms and do the anime stretch. And I was joking with them saying that whether you're, watching Haikyuu, they're stretching like this. If you're watching Blue Lock where they're playing soccer, even though they're mostly kicking with their legs, they're stretching like this. And if you're a hunter killing demons, you're still going to do the stretch. And I'm sure if we watch some cooking anime, they're still going to do this stretch. Yeah, and then she ends up doing it on the other side.
何のご用ですか？驚きました。さすがは S 級ハンターですね。お声掛けのタイミングを見計らっていたのですが、トレーニング中
These corporations just feel kind of sneaky.
こういうものです。
Yujin. So maybe these are like employment hunters looking for high ranked hunters to build their guilds, get more money, becomes a business. This must be his dad. Media. Major electric power company files for price increase. That's an interesting news title. So maybe the energy is running low of the natural earth resources, but now they need mana from the dungeons.
ハンター協会は覚醒したハンターのランク判定、登録、管理を行う。競売から漏れたゲートの処理の手配、ダンジョンブレイクの対応も担っている。
I wonder how the dad feels about his son being a low-ranked hunter. Ooh, what's cool about this driving animation here is they make it even more interesting. Other than just looping the driving animation, the pattern of the road is changing. You have a smooth road, you got some rocks, and then you have the center line divide. But also the car is bumping up and down based on the rocks here. You see how it's bumping, or maybe not a rock, but just over a light speed bump. That's cool. Okay, guilds are businesses that hire hunters. And I like that how as he's talking, he's lifting his finger. Lots of really subtle animations that are just so human and organic. I love it. Makes it so much more engaging. White Tiger, Reaper, Fame Guild, Knights Guild. So we got 5 famous guilds in the world. And maybe the dad's trying to start his own guild. Yes, that is it. I feel like there's a lot of like scheming corporate companies in Japanese anime. So I wonder if he's doing this just because he wants to compete with other guilds, or whether he feels like it's a monopoly. I want to do it the right way with a good guild. So his brother is also a hunter. I think I remember that. Yeah, there we got the clog sound for the jogging again. Interesting. Seems like the cursed random loot box that was offered in the secret quest. So now he's trying to go over, but that doesn't really give any bonus awards. Yeah, that's the gamble. RPGs is like gambling. So he's opening the loot box now. Oh, bingo. Fascinating. Bingo card. I'm assuming that's not a good thing in solo leveling. Yeah, he wants to be able to kill all those monsters with less people.
ペナルティーゾーン。あそこであのムカデを相手にす。いや、あの頃より楽に逃げられるかもしれないが、倒す。
Oh, before he had to survive the centipede, now he wants to try to beat it. Hunters Association request to participate in D rank. So is that from his guild? I bet you this is gonna where he's gonna really expose himself and maybe become over recruited, even though he already signed a contract. Kendo? Yeah. One day I want to learn Kendo. This guy lost his arm, I think. Unless he got healed. Okay, yeah, there we go. That's the lost arm. But still killing it with one arm. And is he still a hunter? For true warriors, it's hard to retire because that's your whole being. I like that. That's how I feel when I turned 40 last week. The best years are ahead. Still want to contribute to society, still want to learn, still want to help people, still want to do what you feel like are meant for. Whoa, that was some incredible animation. We talked a lot about the sweat dripping, but how about the dripping from the hand that washed the dishes and dripping from the sink? Just so slow and so... Wow, just the gravity is slow and then to drop. I wonder if they purposely made this house bare, because if it's supposed to be a family house, you would think there would be some pictures and some decorations, some flowers. It just looks distractingly empty. Whoa! Yunji. He says that, but then he almost died in the last raid. This is such a common fight in families of one of the spouses wanting to provide with, risky jobs, but is it worth the safety and the family time? I can't believe you stuck with me that interview. It was a waste of time. So maybe he's upset that he used the interview for him to elevate the chairman, or this hunter leader here. What's so secretive about this? Maybe they want to investigate. Oh, okay, so they're scouting the competition. Maybe he's gonna say, if you sign this contract before I give you this money, you promise not to leave. This must be the healer. Poor girl. She's just still psychologically traumatized. She needs to hang out with Jinwoo. They need to get together. Another common theme between parents trying to control their kids' futures as kids try to gain independence. I think it's cool that we're going back to reconnecting with some of the characters in the earlier episodes, building that character depth. What does that say? Request to participate. Okay, so that's from her association in a D rank raid. And these are two S ranked hunters. I wonder if they're on the same team. At least they're cordial with each other, nodding and saying hi. Okay, so that was from the new company. She's loyal. They're probably going to throw a heck of money at her too. Guildmaster, that's got to be a promotion. I wonder why they're so loyal. Maybe they're just naturally very loyal, or there's something good about this guild. I want to see this guy fight more. This is a great illustration. You see the glare shapes curving around the big ice cube to show the ripples and the ice really sitting in the liquid, grounding it. Oh, and then switching to his reflection. That was great animation. Oh, maybe because that island's got some goodies there. They're probably gonna wants to do a secret raid. So there is a deeper reason to go back to that island. Okay, so maybe he wants to be the guild to redeem that island. All those rings. Is that supposed to represent wealth or like brass knuckle fighting? Oh, his friend. He left a hunter behind, Yoon Suk. Oh, so other hunters that died. That was a creepy scene. Who has to die? I wonder if she knows that he is able to level up on his own, that he's a special hunter. It sounds like a different name and a different person. I didn't awaken to a physical power, which means my sword is useless against magic beasts. Okay, so this is the guy with one arm. He's like a true samurai.
孫
The
さん
armless samurai.
まさかとは思ったが孫君じゃないか。
お久しぶりです。
こんなところでまた会うとは。それにしてもあのあどけない少年はどこに行ったんだ。
He got buff
数ヶ月でこんな
and
に
leveled up.
変わるものなのか。それに切断された足はどうしたんだ。
Yeah, how is he gonna explain this up?
病院で目が覚めた時には戻っていたんです。
そうか。
そうか。
ハンターの中に上級のヒーラーがいたのかもしれないな。何にしてもまだまだ先の長い君が回復してよかった。
ありがとうございます。でも、
Yeah, that sucks. He's like, your arm healed back, but your leg healed back, but my arm didn't.
だが構わないさ。それよりも君が無事だとは教会員から聞いていたが、こうしてまた会えて嬉しいよ。
孫さんはどうしてここに？
教会に呼ばれたんだ。D級だそうだ。
Ah, I wonder if they're gonna be going on the same hunt. Because they all got the same message. So that's a better sound, walking on dirt.
あの日のメンバーが
It is a reunion. I wonder if this is on purpose. Like someone's trying to purposely get the original group together.
それに、キムさんとカンさん。
Oh, they feel ashamed because they ran away.
あの日私たちは孫君を
Yeah.
あの場所から逃
He
げ
sacrificed himself and he survived.
も突きつけたキム君はなおさら合わせる顔がないに決まっている。だがこうしてまたあの惨劇を生き残った5人が集まったのだ。なら
Yeah, I wonder if someone's orchestrating this unique meeting.
はい。
He's like, yeah, no bandages and I got muscles now. And she's even more enamored with him.
え、お願い？
ふう、こっちにも若い女がいるじゃねえか。
Handcuffs.
なんだ、そっちの兄ちゃんとできてんのか。
They brought some... Interesting that they brought some prisoners.
遠足じゃないんだぞ。
Oh, maybe this is another guild that employs convicts
には説明を行いますのでこちらへ。
that are hunters.
これは一体。
あちらは本日皆さんと同行する代役服役者に
Prisoner substitutes. Interesting.
犯罪者と一緒に戦えというのですか。
犯罪を犯したハンターですが減刑が目的ですので
Oh.
行為をしたりはしません。
And that's what they think.
人手が足りないのです。ご理解ください。
So local hunters are leaving. Maybe it's becoming increasingly dangerous to be a
ハンタ
hunter.
ー協会監視課のカンテシクが
Conteshik.
彼は B 級ですので万が一の場合でも C 級の服役者
This is a fascinating twist in the story.
なのでご安心ください。
なんだか不安です。ジュヒさんは参加を見送ってください。
ジヌさんは
俺は行きます。
Yeah, he's gonna take care of business.
なら私も行きます。
And he's gonna protect her.
いや、自由って最高だな。
Oh, there we go. We got some more animes warm-ups here. The shoulder warm-up, the neck stretch. No matter what anime, the warm-up. There's got to be like a library of approved stretches and warm-ups for all anime, regardless of the genre.
お前らは服役囚だ。少しでも勝手な真似をしたらどうなるか分かってるだろ。
He's gonna kill them.
ハンター協会監視課のカンテシクと申します。彼らは僕が責任を持って監視しますので。
Well, at least he's professional about it, saying, I got these guys. Don't just do your job.
誰が先頭に立ちますか？
孫君。
Jinwoo.
私がリーダーをしても構
Oh,
わない。
no.
はい、もちろん。
Ah, he wants to be back in the leadership
あ
part.
りがとう。また機会をくれて。
孫さん？
あの日、私のせいで7人も
Mm,
亡くなった。
he still feels responsible.
全員を守れなかった私の責任は大きい。だが、君のおかげで6人が生き残った。君以外の5人を代表して言わせてくれ。
This is a touching part
心から感謝している。
that Jinwoo actually gets to receive the gratitude that he deserves. Because he did sacrifice himself so others can live. That's another reason why he is the most deserving of this solo leveling ability. The look of shame. I cannot look at you.
ことですので、ダンジョンでは私が先頭を務めます。
承知しました。それでは行きましょう。
それじゃあ行くとするか。
Now we get some dungeon action. Something is really fishy about this mixed group, and someone has to be orchestrating all this and then to throw the prisoner hunters in there. But I just can't wait to see Jinwoo show off his new skills. I feel like a lot of people are still gonna die in this raid. It just seems too fishy. We'll see what happens in the next episode.